Shop floor data collection, step-by-step instructions. 1. Scan in the machine you are running using the 2D barcode provided at each machine, or click on the box just to the right, which will give you a drop-down list of machine names to choose from. Some machines default to a particular machine, so that scanning in the machine is not necessary. 2. Scan in the job using the 2D barcodes attached to the job ticket. Be sure to use the barcode for the right package and drop. You have the option to click on the box at the right to access a pull-down list of jobs. Using this pull-down menu lists all current job numbers in order from highest to lowest job number. Three, the operator scans in their badge number using the 2D barcode attached to their access badge, or click on the box just to the right, which will give you a drop-down list of all names to choose from. You have the option to scan in additional operators and mailers using the Scan Additional Operator button. This option must be used if a mailer is assigned to a machine. This option will track time for all assigned to a job. 4. Scan in your activity code from the drop-down list. For code 201, 203, and 205, a numbers pad will open to enter your starting sequence number. Enter your starting quantity and then click on Start. You can change activity by clicking on the Scan Activity button and scanning in a new activity. Five, any change in activity, break, lunch, maintenance, etc., requires the operator click the Scan Activity button. The operator must choose the activity that applies to their current machine status. Only the 201, 203, and 205 codes require a start and stop sequence number to be entered. Shop floor data collection closes out on you, you can click this button here, get back to it, or hit your back button. If an operator is added to a machine, click on the Scan Additional Operator button. A box opens up and the second operator scans in their badge or chooses their name from the drop-down list. The run screen will now show 2 operators. When a second operator leaves the job, click on Scan Additional Operator and scan in the badge of the operator leaving the job. If a job will run between 2 shifts, you put in your ending sequence number and click on the Stop button, and then let the next shift take over. It is necessary to enter an ending quantity and ending number before the job can be stopped. This may be a temporary stop for a break or lunch, or it may be a stop at the end of the shift. Anytime the job is stopped, use the Stop button. It is very important to accurate job costing that both runtime and idle time is tracked. The operator is returned to the start page and is now ready to scan in the next job. General guidelines. To add notes. Operators are expected to put notes in the notes field for anything that makes them deviate from the run rate expectation. Examples: poor running stock, machine down, etc. Operators need to enter accurate notes on why the deviation happened. run rate expectation will be set for each job. Department supervisors will communicate expectation to the operators when job is first started. Expectation is based on a per hour run rate. If per hour rate is not met, the operator enters notes in the notes field as to why it took longer. Employees are expected to track all time worked. This includes time that they are in the building, be it setup, lunch, down for maintenance, etc. Time is to be accounted for on a daily basis. For example, a normal day will have 8 to 12 hours of job costing detail. Contract laborers and temporary employees are expected to track all time worked. A badge number will be assigned to each contract laborer and temporary employee to be used in shop floor data collection. At the end of a shift, an operator logs out of the job they are working on. Each morning by 11 a.m., the area supervisor will verify prior day discrepancies. Examples of discrepancies are an employee has not accounted for all of his time, an employee has entered too much time, vacation or sick time has not been accounted for, or inconsistent data that has been entered. Troubleshooting shop floor data collection. If network access to direct link is lost, the operator is to notify the supervisor of the issue. The supervisor will perform a series of tasks for troubleshooting, and if shop floor data collection is still not available, the supervisor will contact the network manager. If the network manager does not reply after 1 hour, they will contact the Director of Information Services. Manual shop floor data collection, print room, and letter shop. Manual data collection is only to be used if the shop floor data collection tool is not accessible. Operators log time in and out on a tracking sheet so that the activity is captured for their work period. A new tracking sheet is required for each job unless the job has multiple drops. Tracking sheets are to be turned in to area lead at the end of each job or at the end of shift. The supervisor reviews each tracking sheet and signs off with initials showing that he has reviewed all of the sheets. By signing the tracking sheet, the supervisor indicates that he has checked the following items: employee number, job number, machine number, mail date and date the job was run, shift, set up time, downtime if applicable, start and stop time, beginning and ending sequence number, foot count, lunch, break time, FPYs. All operator checks are performed. Adjustment of time and shop floor data collection procedures. Operators are to make notes in shop floor tool if there are any issues with the data capture or omitted times in a job. Example, a job only took 10 minutes to run but forgot to log out. It is then the responsibility of the operator to let the department manager know that an adjustment to the time needs to be made. The supervisor or lead will then make the adjustment to the time with a note that the time has been adjusted, along with the person who made the adjustment's initials. The only adjustments that are to be made are time entry errors. If there is an item that needs to be removed or deleted, then the time will be adjusted to 1 minute with a note of what was done and why with the initials of the person that did the change. Example, time entered wrong on job number, adjusted time to 1 minute per documented procedure, PK. Only approved people are allowed to make changes to shop floor data collection tool. GM, VP operations, CFO, department managers, and BPO coordinator. Machine max speeds. After the operator selects the stop error, the message will appear if the number of pieces entered exceeds the maximum run speed. At this time, there is no override. The operator will need to enter a lower number and ask a supervisor to make the adjustment.